Greetings everyone, welcome to part 29, and we have just infiltrated the Pirate's Fortress, or at least the outer bay area of the Pirate's Fortress. And folks, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the stone mask that I just got, because, well, but first off, boy, as you notice, these pirates look awfully familiar. They are the Gerudos, and if you remember from Ocarina of Time, the Gerudo were a bunch of female thieves that live in the desert, and well, pretty much that's in Hyrule, folks. Here in Termina, the Gerudo are an all-female pirate group. Yeah. So I could have hitched a ride on the Gerudo's motorboat, but I decided to just swim for it. And in the water are a bunch of skullfish, and they'll just nibble at you. They'll take like a quarter heart off your health, and yeah. So what you want to do here is first you want to go over to this piece of land right here, and on the top of this hill you'll see a big switch, very similar to the switches in Snowhead Temple. And put two and two together. Of course, you have to be Goron Link and smash it open. Now, when you smash this thing open as Goron Link, this gate here will open underwater. Now, make sure that the Gerudo on the boats do not see you, and just dive into the water as Zora Link and, well, swim towards the open grate. Look how agile I'm swimming. And those shellfish, haha, you can't hurt me, you can't hurt me, nah, 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 nah. Alright folks, we'll just go on, and we are inside the underbelly of the fortress. This water-filled area. There's secret entrance because pirates are secret. Anyway, here, just like before, ram into the wooden planks to break them open. Now, this here is an interesting little puzzle. Now, you don't have to pull that back because, well, I'll show you why. What you have to do here is you do have to move some Majora blocks around to move forward, but the one you need to move is this one right here. You need to pull it back because that will open a way for you to continue on in this underwater passageway. Now what I'm going to do right here is I'm actually going to push this one so I can go on and continue on my way. However, if there is a treasure chest in here that has some rupees in it, and if you want to get it, you can just go around the path here and push the Majora block so that it's all the way out on the other end. See, there's a chest right there. That is if you just want. That is if you want to get the treasure chest. I'm not going to go for it. Again, it just has rupees. So around here, just ride the air current to the top. And we are introduced to some spike ball bomb things. Oh, this air current going, this will actually push you back out to the water area, and it's best to avoid it on all costs. At this point, just sink down and walk underneath. So, and that would suck if we were blown all the way out and have to do this all over again. Anyway, these, as we see here, we have more of these spike ball things, and they're actually explosives. And if you touch them, they will blow up on you. And and these things are actually made of steel. See how I try to detonate one with my arrow? See, it doesn't work. So we're just going to have to go and swim around. And be careful. After you manage to swim around these things, just go up this ramp right here. And in this cage is a heart piece. Now, to get this heart piece, what we want to do is go up these stairs right here, and go. There will be a set of barrels to the left, right there, right in front of me. And then what you want to do is you can roll them to open them, or it'd be easier to transform into Goron Link so that you can punch them open. See, look at that. Effortlessly. Effortlessly done. So when all the barrels are clear, get the bunny hood ready, because when you step on this switch here, the door will open, but it will close fast. So run, or if you don't have the bunny hood, roll, and you should just make it. And we have another heart piece. Yay. Now to get back out, there's a switch right here. And get the... And yeah, that's that. Now to leave this room, go to these set of barrels right here and destroy them as Goron Link again. And it'll clear you a path to fire at this crystal switch right here. Now when you shoot the crystal switch, there will be a gate over there that will open, and as Zora Link, swim, swim, swim before it closes, because the crystal switch will reset itself. Of course, watch out for the spike ball bomb things. Now, of course, we're on the other side, and you have to swim around the bomb things, and there's the air currents. It's the same air current that will push you to the other room, which will push you back out to the water of the area, and this time you have to swim over it. I mean, it would suck to make it this far, only to get caught in that current and have to start all this over again. Blah. Anyway, go up this ladder, and what you want to do here is step on this switch right here, which will unseal a gate containing a crystal, and quickly shoot the crystal with your bow and arrow to activate this water sprout. And then, again, do it quickly, because the Majora switch will unseal itself, and the gate will close on the crystal switch. Now, while I can't destroy the things themselves, you can actually shoot them towards each other. They'll explode on each other, and that is fantastic. And what you want to do now is go up this long ladder. Take your good old bow and arrow and shoot the two spike ball things, so you get a clear shot to this crystal right here. Now shoot the crystal right here, and it will unseal this gate, which will take us into the fortress. Now if you want, you can look through this telescope right here, and just like in the Astral Observatory, you have a good look around the area, see the layout of the fortress, see where we have to go. It's not that impressive in my opinion, but whatever. Unfortunately, the spike ball things reappear once you leave telescope mode. But the door remains unsealed, thankfully. Of course, I didn't note this at the time. I thought I had to re-hit it again, but it turns out I didn't. So anyway, folks, before leaving this room, I would recommend putting on the stone mask. So, again, they'll make this trip to this fortress so much easier. Now leaving this area, we're now in the upper area of the Gerudo Pirate Bay area. And be careful, don't fall off, because if you fall off, you'll have to go through that underground passage again, and that'd be such a waste. So, just going into the fortress. As you can see here, the creators have reused the Ocarina of Time Gerudo Thieves model, the generic purple model with the masks over their faces. And this is why I got the stone mask early, because, well, basically you can walk out in the open without any trouble. That you won't get in trouble, you won't get thrown back out into the Bay Area, And what I'm doing right now here is I'm using my trusty camera, and I'm going to take a picture of one of these guards, and you'll see why. I mean, it's not for the swamp tourist guy because it's a swamp only, but there's a much more important reason I'm doing this. Make sure you get a good shot of him, though. Now, if I didn't have the mask, I would have to sneak around these crates, waiting for their movements. I mean, their movements are depicted on the white dots on your map. However, see, look at that. You can't do anything, you can't see me. Yeah. You can also stun, I repeat, stun the Gerudo pirate guards with your trusty bow and arrow. Yeah, I didn't kill her. I stunned them just like in Ocarina of Time. See those little stars right there? Yeah. Alright, folks. So, yeah, without the stone mask, this will be a little more harder, so yeah. When we go in through the store, we're going to witness a cutscene and, well, enjoy. Now we could go in Swords A-Blazing, but instead, around here, you can shoot the beehive and watch this hilarious scene right here. You know, for a bunch of supposedly tough pirates, a few bees and they are out of there. Of course, there are also girls. No offense to any girls, that is. But to be honest, I'm afraid of bees myself. I mean, with those stingers, and people can be allergic. Perhaps these pirates are allergic to bees. Whatever. Anyway, folks, say goodbye to a Veil and her cronies in that room because we won't be seeing them again. So, after you vacate the room using the bees, just go on in and, well, head for this treasure chest because we're going to get a very important item. And what we're going to get, anticipation, we get the hook shot. And basically this item has appeared in past Zelda games, Ocarina of Time again for example. And just like in Ocarina of Time, you use it to grapple onto wooden things or a target, and you get pulled towards them, or you can pull things towards you. So it's a very useful item to have in your inventory. And there is the Zora Egg right there. This is our first of 4. Like the pirate lady said, they only have 4 in this entire fortress. and we have to hunt them down. And this is why I had to get a 4th bottle, and like I said, I will show you how I got that 4th bottle in a later video. What I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to avoid this thing which is called the shellfish. This clam-like enemy basically tries to attack by swimming backwards with its spikes, and then also try to bite you. Their weakness is there is a little pink inside, like a real clam. And in the past, in Ocarina of Time, I would usually use the hook shot to try and kill them through their pink innards. But of course, I was an adult. I had hover boots, and I can breathe underwater. And what sucks about this game is that the only way you can go underwater is through Zora Link's form. And you can't use the hook shot as Zora Link, which sucks. Now I could go underwater, I could use my fins, or I could electrify myself, but I would take more damage in the meantime. So I decided to say screw it and just dive into the water to just get the Zora Egg. Which, I'm surprised that the shell blade didn't crush or anything. Perhaps these things are more durable than we thought. Alright. 1 down, 3 to go. Alright, so we have to find 3 more rooms identical to this one, and we have to rescue the Zora Eggs and get them back to that marine research laboratory as soon as possible. Or else they'll get sick or die or something. Yeah, folks. Well, we'll see you in part 30.